Master, we are solving this. See the road. See, you see the road. We are begging. Let the helpers help us. Okay, we are dying. Any solution they want to do for the solution to make solution, we need it. I get it right.
This week on Community Watch, I'm in the Chorkor Alhaji community, located in the Ablekuma South constituency and within the Accra metropolis. Alfredo Kovandapoy is the Member of Parliament and Elizabeth Kwachi-Osaki is the Metropolitan Chief Executive.
MP Assemblyman who akuche wana kwami. Minister Mini, can you ever go charge me? Come on, I got time. Come on, what toilet can be 50 here? Come on, what you come on in?
Oh, fine, eteniami. Now, washing I be any no. Near Kumo. Let us hear a Feneke, which is very bad. No money, no, a fitter won't be.
The community has two major challenges. The first is the poor state of a major storm drain, and the second is the deplorable nature of the Chorkor Alhaji Road.
This is Gabriel Newbuda Itogba Sean. I'm coming in your way from...
We first inspected and reported on the plight of the community in May 2018, placing emphasis on the storm drain.
Oko vanapwe chante le bacha gota fese jene kenyo wo wi awon apelin mene kumono ne fe mokochu kadi nyungo ba mi ne kumosue no egbegbomo e kan hia e jole e kan afe ona e wo won sumo na akela akesi no ne be ba chu e bi e ba ne ba gbena le kadije na kan e bele nyungo ba e no akumo
entontomo weyen empotro this last we insu etwana potro shiriko to bi nkwam o hwe nkwan nya tugu ye
yampa
me nada okra wa ha sei empotro it is insu etwa dey move with my friends so ma ba be hwe empotro hwihwi efie sen ya wo be hu se ye bre wa ha pa edura na dwo pa maza oti center konkrofo dem a enye easy hwe obi window achi hwe ayi ohome we nyina konimu wayare okokolebu ben wa hanom a nkrofo ewu a hase no obeyefa na mie yare nenso yare ekunye pa.
It soon emerged at the time that some of the construction materials had been abandoned and gradually being stolen.
Dadejie no me ogota mi ekojole hia mi na lock ke padlock mene won pin ye.
Just observe, these are iron rods left at the mercy of the sun and rain, causing financial loss to the state.
In late September 2020, about 2 months before the 2020 general elections, we followed up. The drain had not been fixed. More structures were rather being destroyed, leaving the residents alarmed.
Being men no cry, a being men no kumbi, Jacka Chorkor, about Jenny Nation 4 years ago. Ni party ni bajishina yele, the vetum, a panuchumo. Ni beni party about fear, no may be a befriend or jogombo. Ni na agba chimo ko bebi enemu shi na ba chami mo etan le fite no fin no mene ma wa se kumu mo ko san flese ne e lo te ke shia kan bi ewo ja ahun ya ke sumo ni patan wa ba wala shin le mi boko store machine na ba chami ni ba fi agbe na e fan yen tu ni don e store se no mi ni bi fin we kumu agbe ne nwe mo ko ti afitu machine ma o na chashkun na ke wo je me na ba fi no ndo maje tena ke wushkun tenu ngene wona. I'm not telling about you on lenche amenye jeme ninu tumo kashi Ashi na ye police stations na akwa many ba register registration na wo fe wo ba afe ko shinu tumo ne no ba atun no ni ba wo mi wala ka shiu papa ne ene kanu tumo se sani miu ke e wale apian leke ya nyera don.
I always ask myself that why is it Ablekuma South the government is not watching us, especially Chorkor. We all agree or say that Chorkor has been eliminated from Ghana's map. So if they realize that Chorkor is not part of Ghana, they should just tell us so that we will join to Nigeria or Togo.
Neke politics ni chumo na ka wo chun etowo akpa na kan politics ni chumo na ka aka Ghana bi chuni ya ka ko ba o baba fia Ghana mi afọ mi aka MPP afọ mi aka NDC sha afọ mi aka Ghana yoni ka afedo ko aka Ghana afedo ko aka Ghana o ka afedo ko awo aba fia Ghana aka sha afia aka shi bi ne NDC bi yo bi o ka afedo ko baba afia NDC bi ne MPP bi yo be ka MPP bi NDC bi afia bi MPP nyugo ba cha no e ba mi na kan.
Meanwhile, the Chorkor Alhaji road remained deplorable. Motorists were gravely being affected.
And the drivers are having difficulty in using this road. A number of potholes that I will be walking in a jiffy. So I am just in one, from 1 to 2. Then we have the third one, then a fourth one, and there is a fifth one there. This is just a tip of the issue we are here to discuss.
Master, we are solving this. See the road. See the road. See our road. See our road. Everything.
Right. So you can see how concerned they are. You stand here. So don't worry. You talk. Relax.
Master, I'm CPA, Community Police Assistance. We are suffering. Look at our road. Look, you see our road. We are begging. We are begging. Let the helpers help us. Okay. We are dying. Any solution they want to do, for the solution to make solution, we need it. I get it right. If I like, I can remove my hair cap. So they'll see me very well. Master, we need help. We need help. Any solution that they need, we need. Let that solution be what? A solution. That's it. So
thank you very much.
Okay.
Well spoken.
Please help us. Help us.
Everybody say solution.
Solution. So we are begging.
Come.
We are begging the community. We are begging our.
You were passing. Look into the camera.
Our road is no good. If we are passing here, our shocks have been spoiling. Everything has been spoiling. So we need their help to help us.
So it's affecting your business.
It's affecting us most.
One of the day I came here and I saw a certain pregnant woman when it was in the car and the car hit the portal. You could see that the woman was breathing. When they rushed the woman to the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, it lost the pregnancy. So we need the government to help us in this road.
This is a main road that connects, let's say, from Alhaji to Chorkor. So it's supposed to be one of the major roads. It's supposed to be drag carriage originally, but as it stands, it's just one. And we have a lot of cars, vehicles using it every now and then. And then as you could witness, the potholes, we have graduated from potholes to manholes. That's the level of it. And then it's very
Moment. Mambi Jeme. Mambi, are you there? So, right, they are saying Wayabia Wongbo. Right, so Oswald is saying that the road has potholes, but it's even no longer potholes, but they are manholes. Manholes.
2 months later, in late November, about 2 weeks to the 2020 general elections, the Community Watch team joined the Member of Parliament, Okovandapoy, then seeking a second term to inspect the drain and road.
It really saddens me. It saddened me to realize that under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo administration, a serious level of negligence has occurred with the development of Ablekuma South. Coming from the background of my administration as mayor of Accra, under former President John Dramani Mahama, this drain was conceived to be constructed so that it will ease the level of flooding in Ablekuma South. Since this government came to office, this drain has never seen 1 iota of concrete. or anything for the continuation of this project.
Did the project stop when you left office, or it stopped before you left office? And I'm glad some of the residents are here. I can see a gentleman I spoke with the other time.
When I was in office, this construction was actively going on when I was in office. But immediately I left office, the construction ceased. I contacted AMA. AMA wrote to the Ministry of Works and Housing that they needed this construction to be continued. I went to see the Minister for Works and Housing, and he promised me that he will consider this project as part of the ongoing projects. But that has never happened. The mayor and the Minister for Works and Housing were here one day on a Saturday for cleanup exercises. I invited them so that we can all look at it. That's about 3 months ago. We went all the way to where the drain enters the Chemu, and we looked at it from that end. And they all agreed that this is a project that must be undertaken. In fact, the minister asked me to invite the contractors to come to his office. So they did. They went to his office, and he promised them that he will continue this project. And I took his word for it. We are still under the administration of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And I'm hoping that one day they will order the contractors to come to work. And it's dangerous. Because of the pathway of the drain that was dug, it has weakened people's foundation along this side. And it's pitiful. It's not good.
How about the road? At least you could have done something about the potholes. Honorable.
I have, with my common fund, about 2 years ago, fixed all the potholes in this area. Indeed, many of them in Ablekuma South. This one inclusive, I completed it. But
and how come? When and how come that all too soon the potholes situation has worsened?
2 years over the years, it has rained, erosion has taken place, and now we are seeing more potholes. But we did work on it. We work on it and several roads in Ablekuma South. But we need to engage the services of a contractor to come back and resurface the road, and if possible, put asphalt on it like we have done in other places, you know, but it has fallen on deaf ears. The Minister for Roads and Highways, he asked me, he said, "Oku, I'll do some roads for you." So he asked me, he said, "Give me one road." I gave him this road. And I
gave the minister this road?
This road, yes. And I appealed to him so that he would do it. And he promised me that he would do it. So I'm waiting for him to do it.
You've heard him. What's your take on it?
You see this heap of sand?
Yeah.
I bought it and started filling. And for me, I don't really know. I have personally spoken to the mayor. I've gone to the MP's office. I have been at my best. Well, I know it is not an MP's job to be doing constructions. At least if my memory serves me so right, there's a lawmaker I can do. But you know, you can see if you have the opportunity to just cast your shots across, you can see that there's unwarranted vegetation going there. I am just pleading, as if I should get just an excavator, I can get trips so we fill. It's just serious. When you move down, like you went to the down part the last time.
Nabo said he's also
foundation.
There.
So we don't really know what, if it is got to do with for us to do demonstration, and no, we are just fed up. It's been almost 4 years, almost
that you are an opinion leader here. Honorable is here. What should be the way forward, Honorable?
Well, I think the way forward is that the way forward is the step that we have taken, but it needs some level of expediency, because you see, he talks about an excavator. Well, with the project that the assembly has written to the ministry, and the minister has said that we will continue it. The minister has met with the contractors that I am aware of. You understand? If you bring an
action hasn't been seen for quite a while now.
Exactly. But if you, in the midst of the frustration, you go and bring an excavator. You see, whilst you have a contractor on the ground and the minister is talking to them, we have to pray and just appeal to the minister for something to be done. And that's what I'm hoping, that one day he will call me and say, we have asked the contractor to come to site.
One day when properties and lives would have been lost?
Well, but you see, what else would you do? Seriously speaking, what else would you do? I cannot go and bring an excavator. I cannot bring another contractor to site. It does not lie in my hands to do that.
Concerned resident Oswald Okainte was obviously not impressed with the MP's submission and the seeming lack of action by other leaders in getting their plight addressed.
As we speak now, this is a story building. It is eroding towards the foundation. We shouldn't wait for the unexpected to happen before we come in with donation. That's what we are praying for. If that not be the case, that means what we have to do, organize the guys and go on endless demonstration. And that is not what we should expect. We can't sit and say the minister should sit in the air condition for us to suffer. Now, buildings are breaking. I would never know when my grandmother's property is going to get broken. That's how come I had to force and get this strip. And it shouldn't be because the government will say this is a stronghold of NDC, they are not going to do it. It's going to be very, 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 I don't know how to put it. They are not just not going to like it. So we just pray with them. They should come here and finish this project. They shouldn't wait for things to go bad before they send NADMO to come and give us pieces of rices and stuff. We don't need it. All we need is for them to finish this project. That's all.
In March 2021, a follow-up visit showed that some potholes on the Alhaji Road had been patched but already deteriorating with no action taken on the storm drain.
Come. So, what's the issue?
This passionate submission by a concerned hearing and speaking impaired resident summed up the frustration of residents.
Okay, thank you very much. And need we get a translator to let you know exactly what the gentleman was saying? Someone who is verbally challenged. He is unable to speak verbally as any of us here could do, but just by the gestures and the emotions attached, I am sure that he's placed the entire conversation within perspective, saying that when officials come around, then they come to share money and then they get the votes they want, and that after the election, then you do not see these officials attending to the needs of the people. So this is what another concerned resident has just shared with us. Everyone is seeing exactly how authorities are relating to the people. And I am sure when the day of accountability comes, they are going to take the right decision.
Like I keep mentioning, this could be breeding side for so many things. And I always tell them they do not have to wait for the unexpected to happen before they come with NADMO.
Especially this one. There is no way we'll be able to fund this project. Like we would have organized ourselves and then do that. I have personally reported on this issue at Assembly because it is a government project. But as and when they will be coming, we still don't know. So we are just pleading with the government that they should come and then just have a look at the drain and then certainly devise a way of solving this particular problem. If the money is not there to reconstruct it, at least filling the valley will also help the community members.
Soon after a follow-up broadcast, the contractor reportedly returned to site to continue the storm drain project, but soon abandoned it yet again because government was not releasing the needed funds. 7 months on, the two problems of the drain and road persist. At our most recent visit, we found school pupils struggling to cross the drain and the aged also terrified.
Sometimes if you are passing, you can fall inside or your leg can enter inside. It is not good. And so we want the government to come and do the bridge for us to pass on it.
Je no ko si mane a cho bi alaji mba yin bi e to 65 e water ne bi o na basa ta gbe ne bone fe ni tontron ijiwo e bi e install ni machine ye de install ni si an mo ne hin mi ni homo wo pa fa e ko ni abasa go ta ne awo I'm
Napoleon. Yeah. The fact is, I've been to the MP's office to several occasions, seeking for him to come and give us 2 bridges. I went the first time, they came with me, and then they failed to come again. I went there again, and then they decided to come. They failed to come. And then my question is, are they waiting for the common fund to come before doing that 2 bridges for us? Just common bridges, 2 bridges for us? My question is that. I saw Willie and I spoke with Willie. Willie failed to come. And I'm making it.
Who is Willie?
Who is him? That is the PA. And my question is, see how things are going. We can't depend on the government alone. With our common fund, we can do something better that can benefit both of us. So the fact is, I'm very, very happy you are here seeing all these things. They can get money to finance those that are how will I put it? I'm a now shika 10 million, 80 million. Ka fi yala Chorkor can be make feel can be I'm financer. Look at rich ne kumitoni a cost na can put the back cost of 6 million, 7 million. Puna ke fi hawo. Mini jini he won still MP wonale work. I've been to his office.
The Chorkor Alhaji Road was also becoming a death trap.
This is a recipe for disaster. We had this stage when we had heavy trucks pass through it. So if we should be having more of such trucks, there will be a time this street is going to break into 2 while a vehicle is plowing it. So, and I have moved to see the head of the Ghana Water in terms of the district, and it was mentioned to me that the Member of Parliament has promised to do that. I've tried to go that way and I'm not getting any positive feedback. But before I come out to say anything, I go through the necessary procedures. I've spoken to Lindsay, who is the leader of this, and they do plow the streets and they know the effect it has here. And I have witnessed a tricycle falling. And in this case, those of us who drive through the street are aware of such situation. But those who are not aware get here. And just imagine a car going abnormally on the top high speed or something. There's going to be some somersaults. Do you understand me? And so we are calling on the powers that be. That's all we can say. Because I have been to Ghana Water and they say the Member of Parliament wants to do that. The Member of Parliament say okay, they are going to work on that. I know this is not Member of Parliament work, but those who are supposed to figure this fix should get it fixed.
Residents of Chorkor Haji long for a time when the twin problems of the community, the bad road and abandoned storm drain project, would be fixed to bring relief.
Hopefully the government or major stakeholders listen to the appeal of the residents and come to their aid. So we don't have to come back here reporting on the same issues again.
For Community Watch on Metro TV, this is Gabriel Ni Obodai Tobwa Sean.